Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's 7:30 in the evening. Why I said good morning, I don't know. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of all ages that are allowed to watch my streams. We are continuing with Ando's story this evening. We are now on episode 10. We weren't going to directly follow the main storyline, but 9 episodes in, I'm thinking might be worth him exploring because he's done into his own destiny, because he's already taken on a Daedric Lord, because he's just defeated Mehrunes Dagon. So he's feeling a bit confident, and he's determined to get his soul back, get his life back. He's got a couple of companions. There's Miri, who has been his devoted follower. He's got Giblet, his dog that has followed him since he first arrived in Daggerfall. So he's feeling a bit confident, and he's decided that he's going to speak to the prophet, which he did at the end of the last episode, and now he's waiting for the prophet to locate Lyris Titanborn so that he can try and go and rescue her. So, without further ado, let's get cracking, and let's see what we can do. And we have somebody looking through their own chest and a horse. So, let's get on with it.
Got a lot to do here. The time is now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
Oh, okay. We're missing 2. Scam! Twitch! There we go. Right. Prophet. You called?
It is good to see you again, and I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure.
That's what concerns. Well, why do you speak in riddles?
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions.
Yeah, you keep
I have
saying.
finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor.
Okay. So, stating the obvious, is she alright?
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molog Baal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can
Took a
manifest
place.
a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
this seems very much like a trap. The reason I say this is because we had to sacrifice her to save you. So who was sacrificed to get her out of that prison? I don't know what I'm asking, because you don't know, do you? Alright, open the gate. I'll go for it.
Tread carefully in Molog Baal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you.
Oh. Stop with fate stuff. I really don't like it. So tell me, what happened to Lyris after we escaped Cold Harbour?
After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
How do you know this?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
What do you mean?
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the Foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
I hope you're right. Either that or you're completely wrong, and this is entirely a trap to capture me again. So, you're playing a dangerous game.
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molog Baal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
All right. Okay, let's do it. You ready, Miri? Come on, gang, let's go.
Don't like your odds.
Lyris?
You're alive.
Yeah?
Are you really here, or is this another trick?
No, I'm really here. It is me. That weird old man
And he's
sent me.
still alive.
Yep.
Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here.
You're coming with me.
You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave.
Oh, you can. But explain.
It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the Foundry.
Fine. Let's look for them.
I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. And the fragments are reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them.
Yeah, you can and you will. Because right now I'll fill in the gaps. So let's get cracking.
I'll do my best. Lead on.
Yeah, you will. So look, we've got any bookcases around here. Oh, we'll have that. Yep. Oops.
lost souls are barely aware of their humanity. Guards don't even beat them anymore.
See, we're doing good.
This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Skyrim.
Lyris? Okay. Lyris?
My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Well,
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Her mind and soul are already ours! Abandon your pathetic rescue!
stupid Daedra. Lyris is dead.
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you?
I'm trying to get Lyris out of here. And you are?
In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end.
They're using you to keep Lyris shackled to Cold Harbor.
I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here?
She thinks you died, and it was because she wasn't there.
Lyris, is this true, child?
Always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past. Nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on.
That's what he needed.
Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's.
This
Come on.
place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
Yeah, well, let's put an end to that. What the hell? Imperial camp.
Do you think this is a test of some kind? I'm not sure why the Daedra would pick this moment in my life.
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes a run 50 laps this time.
50? Let's hope the beast gets a lashing.
All right, let's get back to it. Act natural.
Hey, Lyris, you ready for some fun?
Did you find something? I
She
can't
belongs to
believe
you.
it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws.
Suit up. I'll turn my back.
Excellent. I'm ready.
That was quick. That's some fun. Hi.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant homages.
Yes, maybe. That would have been a possibility. Fun.
What's your step? All the mining has made these tunnels unstable.
I don't want to hurt, but now I'm
Hi.
Abnur Tharn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manny Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
Why are you calling me Vestige? I don't like Vestige. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mary. We all look out for jolly good.
Oh, it's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend?
You know, with all their friggin' power.
My axe. Ah, it feels good to have it back.
Oh, look,
It's part of me.
you got a
Losing it
smile.
was like losing an arm.
So, why would Tharn try and help you?
I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him... I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now... I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me.
Right. So, what are you feeling
Better.
now?
Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that
Cool.
strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself. I
Who?
feel like a warrior again.
Yeah, I'm not asking. Go on then. What are we
We're
doing
not
now?
done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide, but now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it.
Okay, let's check it out.
Stand back.
You
No
do
damn
that.
pile of pebbles
I'm
is
looking
gonna
at it.
stop me now.
Goodies. Oh, more goodies. Oh, there's a hole in the wall.
So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Do you know what this thing reminds me of? Me dad. He had a pot belly, you know. Too much ale for him, though.
Get back, you betcha!
Ow.
Did you hear that? It sounded like... No,
What the
it couldn't be. Sigh. What's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you.
I thought he got away.
Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find
This
you.
is a trap.
Somehow
This
we'll get
is
you
a
out of
trap.
there. Sai? Sai! No!
Lyris, get your
Bring
head
him
together.
back, you bastards!
Lyris, this is a trap.
That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan.
It's a trap. But I need to know you're going to be alright.
Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there.
We're not going to do that until we get out. There has to be a way to find out where they're keeping him.
We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing's going to keep me from helping Sai.
Sai's more than a friend, but we need to go. Time for your antics, Daedra. really do have to find a way out. Lyris.
Something's wrong.
We're running out of
The dark.
time.
The fear. Loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go.
Earth's going on.
It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me, taunting me.
Oh, let's go for it.
Did it!
Too clanky this. We need to get out of here.
This whole time it was like watching myself from a distance. Now.
We got Lyris. 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 We need to go. Come on. Come on, Lyris, I need you out. Not have another vestige. Get in there. Now, go, go, go. Mary, cover our backs. Oh.
Lyris, child. Are you alright?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least.
That's what I'm worried about.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her.
She is large. Hard to miss bits of her.
And she would need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred.
We saw a projection of Sahan. He spoke to
What
us.
did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held?
Why would he know? Manimarco's torturing him. He wants the amulet of
Then we
Kings.
must locate him before Manimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
Something tells me he'd die before that, but we also saw Abnur Tharn. Tried to help us.
Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Manimarco and his worm cult. Curiouser and curiouser.
Look, Sai said Manimarco wants the amulet of Kings. Why?
What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held?
I've told you. Manimarco's
Then
torturing
we must
him.
locate him before Manimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
So how will the amulet of Kings help us?
Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Manimarco and his worm cult. I just saw in my visions the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet, we must first locate Sai Sahan.
I'm going to regret this. How can I help?
For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river, Yet the river flows on.
Oh my god. By the 8, really? Really? So, one last thing. Why did Molagbal leave Lyris any possibility of escape? I still think this is a trap.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right. Farewell, Vestige.
You know the only reason I'm doing this is because I've already faced Meru's Dagon. Right. I've already had a bit of I've had a tiff with Daedric Lord, and yeah. Alright, whatever.
When the time comes, I will call upon you once more.
I like reading too, you know. If you ever need an excuse to get me something.
Come on, Merrick. Get the hell out of here. I don't know about this prophet guy. I don't know if he's talking loads of codswallop or what. It's getting a bit ridiculous. Oh, stinkhole.
Nice hole.
If you want a horse, then we have something to talk about. If you want gossip...
Oh, sorry, I can't afford a horse.
There you are, Vestige. Come to the harbourage. We must speak.
I've got things to do.
The armor I sell didn't just fall off. Oh, sorry. I've got hay fever. The grass behind you is setting it off.
Give me a sec, mate.
The armor I sell didn't just fall off the back.
So, Miri, what do you think we should do? Speak to the prophet again? Come on. Let's go speak to the prophet. I'll go try and get my life sorted out. Ring. Might as well, since we're here.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
No, none at all. Go on then, here we go. Looks like the prophet has a few customers today. Really playing a lute. What do you want?
Good, you are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
Well, I got to city gates, went to market, sold some stuff and come back. I haven't been gone that long. So, is something wrong?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the Foundry of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige.
Many days. I've been gone a few hours at the most. Your blindness has clearly affected your perception of time. So, regardless, what can I do?
Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Daggerfall. Fear is on the lips of the people. Darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Manamako. If it is truly an agent of Manamako's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents.
Prophet, I faced worse. In fact, if I tried explaining to you what I'd faced, you would not believe it. So, how do I find this agent?
Venture to Daggerfall. Speak to Old Maid Maxell and Husnia the mercenary. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard murmurs of trouble lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
Okay, so you want me to kill this person, strip him of his clothes, or her clothes. That's what it sounds like. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll have a look. If I find something, I'll come back. Oh, I'll have that. I'll have that. Come on, Mirror. We got work to do. Do you know what I don't understand, Mirror, is I've had my soul taken off me, yet I'm still on this earth. I'm still on Tamriel. So I kind of look at it this way. Have they just taken some magical energy from me, or what? You know what I mean? Because...
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
Okay. So you don't want this conversation. Excuse me.
You're new to Daggerfall, aren't you? I know everyone in town.
Yeah, I'm from one of the villages outside Daggerfall. Wait, have you noticed any other strangers in the city?
I don't like to gossip, but there's been an Imperial vagrant nosing around for the past few weeks. Suspicious-looking fellow. I actually saw him picking through the trash outside the castle a few weeks ago.
Ew.
I have no idea where he is now.
So there isn't anything else you can tell me?
I'm sorry, but I am not in the habit of ogling strange men.
Why? Well, that's what all women did. But anyway. Right, okay. I get it. Cars. Get the door open for me.
Red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, protect us till the end.
Excuse me.
Who's this now? I bet you've got a wild tale or two to share.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd tell for me. Specifically about a stranger in town.
Present company excluded?
Yep.
Well, there was a dodgy-looking Imperial hanging out in a doorway near Southgate Alley this morning. He was eyeballing everyone who happened by. Seemed like a cutpurse looking for an easy mark, if you ask me.
Okay. Isn't there anything else you can tell me?
Sorry, that's all I've got. I'd be willing to bet he's staying on the south side of town, though.
Alright, thanks. Mary, what, you know when you bang your head against the wall, Mary? It's just shocking, isn't it? Right, let's head to the south side of town.
Spare a coin for the needy.
Master Merrick, where are you?
When you visit the shops and markets, be sure to tell them the Daggerfall guard sent you.
Well?
Hi.
The ship's new crew will work out. And if they don't, the captain will send them off to the old mutineers.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on this door. Bit odd.
feast on your blood!
Yo.
A strange request indeed. I was on my evening stroll, having a bite to eat in a back alley, when I noticed the Imperial neck. I feasted upon, bought a golden medallion. I recognised the trinket at once as the sigil of the cult of the Black Worm. While I considered this, I heard a dull thwack of a blunt object hitting flesh and bone, and my world went black. I woke in the cave, bound to a chair, my head throbbing and with a bittersweet pain. A number of hooded cultists surrounded me, each with unmistakable gleam of murder in his eyes. I quite liked them. One of the cultists seemed different than the others, and I recognised him as their leader almost immediately. He had cold yet calm demeanour and seemed completely unafraid of me. He introduced himself as Abnur Tharn. He was somewhat displeased that I had made my evening meal on one of his most loyal guards. Normally, he explained, I would have been discorporated for such an infraction, but he said he liked my style and my violent violent tendencies. He said he saw a lot of promise in me, would like to propose a mutually beneficial agreement. If I agreed to join the Worm Cult, I could replace his agent. I would reside in a conveniently placed underground lair within the city limits, which would assure me a continued stream of meals along with virtually unlimited supply of black soul gems. The agreement did sound promising, but just to play Daedra's advocate, I asked what my alternative might be. In answer, Tharn opened a portal to Coldheart Harbour right at my feet. My chair began to teeter, and the screams of the dam filled my ears. Lovely to listen to, but not something I wish to experience firsthand. Needless to say, I chose servitude. Now I while away my days guarding this wretched cabin while prowling the city streets after dusk, it's not a bad existence. In fact, I even began to take up the study of necromancy. At some point, perhaps Abnur Tharn will consent to teaching me the finer points himself. Time will tell. And I've all the time in the world, don't I? Grim. So he was a vampire.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me? This is Abnur Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who? Me?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Yeah. So who are you?
How dare you speak to me in such a... Wait. You're not one of ours, are you? Colour me intrigued. You speak to Abnur Tharn, Overlord of Nibene and Chancellor of the Elder Council.
Oh, the Imperial Chancellor. What are you doing?
If I'm wrong, but didn't you contact me?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Are you merely a blundering local, I wonder, or something more?
Where's Sahan?
Are you indeed? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Let me give you some free advice. Forget about Sai Sahan. Even if I told you where he was, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
Really? So the fact that you know he's suicidal you know where he is.
Of course I do. But do you really think I'd tell you and risk incurring Menemarco's wrath? I think
Pussy.
not. Ah, the owner of this place returns. And he doesn't look pleased. Farewell.
What?
You! Get away from that!
Get out of here. Got a feeling we've got something.
I can't wait to take a load off at the inn.
Oh look, books.
I didn't know you were interested in that genre.
I'm not, but it gets you all giddy, doesn't it? The hell? Prophet?
You've returned. What have you found?
This. A big massive orb.
Abnur Tharn shows his face again.
Yeah.
I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Won't bet on it, but good luck.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
What, your bigness?
I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abnur Tharn.
Yeah, it was a private conversation, but why'd you dislike
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
Show me a vision.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
So, you tell me your point of view on the 5 companions.
We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a Red Guard named Sai Sahan, Abnur Tharn, and the traitor Menemarco.
So tell me more about this Menemarco, the guy that murdered me.
You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul. But back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Menemarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings.
And why would Varen want the Amulet of Kings?
Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn Emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Menemarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn.
Okay. So, I've seen this, but what happened next?
It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Menimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. We lost Farron. Saisahan and I were declared outlaws.
What then?
Menimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abnur Tharn's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent. But Menimarco was the true power behind the throne. Saisahan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads.
Tell me about this Abnur Tharn.
Abnur Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council, and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Menimarco's toady.
Tharn didn't seem too happy about working for the Worm Cult.
Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
What if he got something out of it?
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more. I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Saisahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
Alright. Right. I'm just... I'm just going to think over here for a minute. Go on.
Lifted, vestige. The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Come to the harborage. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
Quicker than I thought. I'm going to assume it is one Imperial Chancellor. You don't see him, do you, Nariha?
Hope we find something interesting today. What would you like to talk about?
How do you feel about
We've
it?
already been through more together than most people I've known. Feels like I've known you forever. Not tired of you yet, though. Change of plans? What would you like to talk about? My dad's an antiquarian. He gave me an appreciation of cultural artifacts. Mom showed me how to find them. I prefer to treat such things with the respect they deserve. Something you needed to...
You know what? I'm going to the store. The hell are you wearing? Have you noticed that, Mary? We're getting a lot. There's a lot of people wearing dodgy outfits these days.
The armor I sell didn't just fall off the back of a...
Flowers. So what rubbish we've got?
Sharp, pointed, makes a clear statement.
There wouldn't. There wouldn't. We've got a woodworker somewhere.
Welcome back. Do you need more flowers?
Who's the woodworker? Evelyn, your niece.
Oh, a customer. Can I help you choose something from our selection of
It took a while to find, but unfortunately we haven't got what we need. Right, you keep dragging me in this cave.
We have an unexpected guest, Vestige.
So what's he doing here?
My attempts to use the Orb of Discourse to locate Sahan did not meet with success, so I decided to try a more direct approach. I used it as it was intended, and contacted Abnur Tharn.
So is he being cooperative?
He admits that he knows Sahan's location, but he will not reveal it. He demands to speak with you directly.
Why? Why is everything revolve around me? Fine, I'll talk to him. What do you want?
We meet again, Vestige. I wish to speak with you on a matter of some urgency.
Yeah, my soul. So, what's this all about?
Menimarco and his vile master have dark and terrible plans for this world. If you wish to stop them, you need to find the Amulet of Kings. But to find the amulet, you must first locate Sahan.
And you know where he is?
Of course I do. And I might be willing to share that information for a price.
Oh. Really? Really? You don't think we realise that you're trying to set a trap?
If Manimarco learns that we've spoken, he'll have me executed. I'm a danger to him. I know too much. Therefore I, Abnur Tharn, Chancellor of the Elder Council, Overlord of Nibene, formally request asylum.
What? You sure?
Do I look to be in a mirthful mood? There comes a point when even a patriot's loyalty is stretched too far, when the things he has done, and has seen done, become too much to bear.
Oh. So is it my murder, or somebody else's murder that turns you? So, I take it you're coming to us.
Would that I could. As it happens, I find myself to be somewhat of a prisoner, in dire need of rescue. My proposal is this. If you retrieve me from Manimarco's fortress and grant me asylum, I will give you Sai Sahan's location in return.
Problem is, we could do an inside man. At the moment, that would be you. So, how can I be sure that you're just not trying to trap me?
You can't. And you'd be a fool to trust me completely. But the facts remain, you need me if you wish to find Sai Sahan, and I must keep my head if I am to ensure the continuance of the Empire. Neither of us has a choice.
So this is all about the Empire.
Tharn is quite correct. We have little choice in the matter.
You can't be serious. How can we possibly trust him?
As our visitor so eloquently pointed out, we cannot. But if we are to locate Sai Sahan, we must do this. Go with the vestige, Lyris. Rescue Thar. Give him the chance to redeem himself. He may surprise you.
I guess I'm going to call Robert again. I've just got Lyris out. You want me to take her back in? Mary, you do know you're the only person I trust. Come on. Oh. Abnur Tharn.
You appear to have arrived in the wretched Squalor, a shantytown of soul-shriven outside Manimarco's castle.
How do we get inside?
As luck would have it, Manimarco is away on some errand for the Daedric Prince. The castle garrison is not on alert, so you should only encounter a token defense. The main gate is sealed, but there are undoubtedly other routes one might take.
Such as?
You're the hero, aren't you? Improvise.
Spur of moment thing, this, isn't it? You're switching sides. Fine. We'll find a way in.
What a skeever.
Lyris.
Improvise, he says. I can't believe we're risking our lives to rescue that skeeving Horker.
You got any ideas?
Subtlety and stealth. Let's not bring the entire castle guard down on our heads. And didn't he say this was a town of soul-shriven? Maybe we can find one who knows his way around.
Better get cracking.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Easy for me. I have no soul.
Thamazar wishes he had his wares. Even worms need new clothes, yes?
You know one.
Feet first. That is the fastest way in. Ask Cadwell. That crazy bastard seems to know every corner of this place. You better hurry, though. I heard they just chased him into a building near the waterway.
Cheers.
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here? He certainly does get around.
Intruders!
Roll if you can!
Stupid idiots running into swords. Now. Cadwell!
I say, jolly good timing. Lyris enchanted, as always. And you're looking fit for someone, so, how can I put it? Deficient in the soul department?
Well, what can I say? So what are you doing here?
Wherever the forces of evil prey upon the innocent, wherever souls are stolen and bodies shriven, wherever a people cry out for justice, there goest I. I mean, this whole eternal servitude business is rather nasty, don't you agree?
Yeah, it is. Look. Do you know we're away into the castle?
Bellas garters, why? Lovely grounds, no question, but it's positively brimming with angry cultists carrying rather large weapons.
We need to rescue a Muppet called Abnur Tharn. And don't ask.
I see. A rescue, is it? Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? There is a cistern that drains into the waterway. The door is locked, but that's not stopped me before. Why don't you meet me there, and we'll see what's what?
All right. I'll meet you there. Let's keep this shush-shush.
That might be our best chance to get inside. Leave it to the Daedra to fill a cave with bones and muck.
You keep up nicely. I can't abide dawdlers.
So, what now?
This whole bloody castle sits on top of an ocean of unstable oblivion, what's it? The Daedra use pipes to control the flow of it all, and it comes out as steam.
Go on.
Well, most of the doors in here are sealed with pressure from that steam. It's all rather complicated, but in a nutshell, if I can tamper with the pipes, we can open the doors to the inner keep, and you can slip inside.
Ah. Clever. So what do you need from us?
Well, I can handle the tinkering, but you'll have to keep the beasties off me. It will be quite a romp. Are you game?
It's better be worth it, Abnur Tharn.
Onward! Ha ha! Don't worry, this will get you inside with a minimum of fuss.
Really? I'm not feeling that right now, Cadwell.
One more after this one.
One more after this one. Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Hey, you coming with us?
There you are. Quick as you please. There's even time for tea.
Cheers.
Pleasure, think nothing of it. The merest trifle, truly. You'll find this Tharn fellow at the top of the Tower of Bones. You'll need to make your way through the keep's heart to get to it, but it's not terribly far.
So, what is he doing up there?
I understand the King of Worms has set him to the task of inspecting the soul gems that find their way into the castle. Which is to say, well, all of them. You'll see crates of the things scattered around the premises.
Keeping him busy then. So, why don't you come with us? We could use another hand.
Indeed? Well, I might just take you up on that. But safety first. I'll stay here for the nonce and make sure nothing comes to bugger up our little adventure from behind.
Cheers, Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell came through again. That crazy night is starting to grow on me. Should I be worried?
Why?
Oh no, hear me out. How many Tharns does it take to rule an empire?
Would you shut up? I'm trying to work here.
The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. Get back to work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Manamarco is gonna peel his skin off and make a particularly ugly flesh atronach out of him. Mark my words.
And if you don't help me, I'll make sure you're sewn up right alongside him. Now shut up!
They're coming for us.
Oh. With the arrival of the Chancellor, a crusty Nebonese politician named Abnur Tharn, the atmosphere at the castle of the King of Worms has taken a decidedly more amusing turn. He barks his pathetic orders and expects us to pander to his every whim. When we ignore him, he storms about like an infant, shouting, "Do you know who I am?" and Manamarco will hear of this. The King of Worms thinks him an effectual buffoon, and I've heard him say as much myself. But Tharn is no idiot. I feel certain he suspects that he has outlived his usefulness, and that his daughter on the ruby throne and Lord Manamarco filling ahead with delusions of grandeur. Tharn's power isn't worth the breath it takes to declare it. The Empress Regent is easily manipulated with trinkets, silks and rare delicacies. She has a little fondness for her father, and to my knowledge hasn't even expressed curiosity regarding his absence. And despite his years of political experience in the Imperial Court, the old man isn't half the manipulator that Manamarco has proven to be. Tharn's greatest miscalculation is that he believes he is still value here. In the grand scheme of things, we are all expendable, he most of all. All of the power of Cyrodiil means nothing to the Lord of Brutality and Domination, but Tharn's impotent tantrums remain a source of great mirth. I imagine I will tire of them eventually. On that day, I will pour a glass of fine wine, take enjoyment watching him thrash about, as his soul is torn from his body like so many thousands before him. Oh, right. So...
You! Hurry up! The worms are on the move.
It's alright. I know why you want to get out of here.
Oh good. Another projection of Tharn. Maybe if we ignore him, he'll go away.
There you are. What? I was beginning to think you were captured. We've a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
What's the problem?
The door at the top of the tower has sealed with a warded barrier. I've seen the worms use similar sorceries before. It will sear you to ash if you touch it.
Awesome. How do we get through it?
Here's a thought. The flesh atronachs that patrol the castle halls are assembled in a laboratory very close to the warded door. If you created your own atronach, it would be bound to obey you. You could force it to smash through the barrier.
How'd you build a flesh atronach?
It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a child of 5, so I'll be forced to walk you through it. You'll need some good-sized chunks of flesh. Take them to the laboratory and I'll contact you there.
Do you actually want a help? God, by the 80s.
Let's not tell any bards about this part of our adventure, agreed? This is not what I want to be remembered for.
I agree. He's a twat.
anything! I can't imagine how the worms get used to this. Use a healer! Freezing in here. At least that means the body parts won't smell as bad. Ugh, not the most glamorous task, is it?
Not very big, is it? Oh well. Now, cast the ritual from the book.
Yeah.
Ha! We'll make a necromancer of you yet. You're not far now. Through the door and to the summit. Begone, insufferable worms. I'm working as fast as I can. So, we meet in person at long last.
Yeah,
You
I'm
look
not
taller
impressed.
in your projection.
Yeah, you still look like a pompous git. But anyway, I need to get you out as per our arrangement.
And not a moment too soon. If I had to inspect one more bloody soul gem, I'd have thrown myself from the tower.
Look, I'm not stupid. I pick stuff up, right? I read stuff. Why should we trust you, Thar? Because these guys don't.
A fair question. I know things. Things that can help you. Here's a bit to whet your appetite. Menimarco isn't doing any of this to serve Molag Bal. His ultimate plan is to out-scheme the god of schemes and to replace him.
Really? What now?
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything. Why do you think he kidnapped Sai Sahan? He's torturing him, trying to get him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
So, you're telling me that Sai Sahan is hiding the Amulet of Kings and Menimarco wants it for his own personal gain, not so that he can give it to the to Molag Bal.
Precisely. With the amulet at his command, Menimarco believes he can trap Molag Bal's essence and absorb his power. He seeks to become a god himself.
That sounds really bad. What else can you tell me?
I'd love to discuss this further, but this is hardly the place. Get me to a safe haven and I will tell you the rest. That was our agreement, was it not? Now, let's... Wait. Did you feel that?
Feel what? Because that wasn't our agreement. Our agreement...
Now, Thar. No telling my secrets.
Really?
Go to your
By
room,
the
Abnur. I will deal with you shortly. Ah, dear. Your old position at the foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains. And you, the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe. How strong? Shall we test your wits?
Let's do that. Are you aware of what you dealt with Nehru's Dagon?
The process
You
drains
were
the energy
nothing.
from most victims, yet you keep fighting.
Yeah, because I've done this before.
Your strength surprises me. But how much more can you take, I wonder?
More than you can, you stupid reprobate. Everyone, take that thing on. That source of the power.
You may get noticed. Style, remember.
I'll deal with the minions. Set me ready.
Menimarco, you dare attack the Chancellor of the Elder Council.
Oh, now you wake up.
It is Power Wane's vestige. Strike him down while his attentions are on me.
How dare you betray me, Thar? Suffering will be legendary.
You're a fool, Abnur.
He will not remain discorporated for long. His consciousness will be adrift for a few moments, but that is all.
Why did we help you?
Because Manimarco has delusions of godhood. He cares nothing for the Empire. He seeks only power. I've never done battle with him before. He's far more powerful than I imagined. Oh well, too late for regrets. In for a bean, in for a beanstalk.
Where's Sai?
First things first. We need to get out of here alive.
Any suggestions?
We certainly can't go back the way you came in. I'd imagine they're swarming the grounds already. There's a refuse chute further down the path. It's a bit of a drop, but we'll probably survive.
Oh my. Oh, buy a free. Do you know what? If my friend Everly were here now, she'd put an arrow through your frigging skull.
You must be the ugliest princess ever rescued from a tower, Tharn.
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head
Gideon.
haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
You're not lying.
Hello again. Need a way out?
Arrgh.
I'll have that open in just a moment.
Keep moving. I'm right behind.
Oh, Cadwell.
Arcade preserve us. You're as battered and bruised as a peach in a sack of rocks. Bit of the old derring-do, was it? No matter. You'll be needing an escape route, no doubt. Well, it's what I do, quite honestly.
Perfect.
We should probably hurry it up. The entire castle is as bristly as a sack of sewing needles after all that noise.
Really? Look, you're gonna come with us. Come with us.
Come with you? You mean leave Cold Harbor? Well, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've seen the world I left behind. Do you think it's wise?
Yeah, you should come with us.
Well, that's settled then. And after all, you do need someone to lead you out of here. Onward!
Let's get going. Because Cadwell, you are the only person I trust other than Miri.
Into the chute, come on!
By the 8. This is disgusting. Oh, rotting corpses. Ugh. Ugh.
Quickly! I've opened another portal. Hurry!
Everyone, through. Go through. Go, 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 go. Fine, I'll go first. Mary. Abnur Tharn, where's Sai-Sahan?
My estates, my titles, my own life. It's all forfeit now. All in the name of preserving the Empire. I swear by all the gods, Manimarco will pay dearly for this.
I really don't give monkeys left testicle. So, where's Sai?
Of course. I am Abnur Tharn. It will take more than a few brainless cultists to rattle these old bones. Now then, where were we?
Where is Sai-Sahan?
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location, but I do know that he is Manimarco's prisoner, and that the King of Worms is trying to pry the location of the amulet from him.
Okay, preserve us. This is just... So, you don't even know where he is?
Now, before you lose your temper, let me clarify. I don't know precisely where he is, but I can find out. I'll just need a little time.
Are you supposed to find out? You could have found out before we... You lied. You tricked us. I knew it was a trap.
What? You son of a bitch!
Good on you, Lyris.
Are you insane? Get away from me, you brutish she-troll!
Lyris, stand down.
He's done nothing but lie to us from the beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll always be Menimarco's toady.
Please. Menimarco wants me dead. Did I pretend to capitulate to him? Yes, I did. Do you have any idea how many lives I saved by doing so?
The only thing you saved was your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass!
Enough! Abnur had no choice, Lyris. And we are guilty of our own deceit, are we not? The time has come for the Vestige to know the truth.
What's this? The Vestige doesn't know? Oh, this is rich.
Sire, don't.
Vestige, until now, you've only known me as the Prophet. But that is not my true name. I am Baron Aquilarius.
Our fallen emperor, in the tattered robes of a moth priest, blind as a newborn kitten.
I am sorry I deceived you, Vestige.
So you lie, and you lie.
You are angry. It is to be expected.
So you're the idiot emperor that oversaw all this. So this is entirely your fault. My soul being gone is entirely your fault.
I was once, but no more. My name is Baron Aquilarius.
Why by the 8 didn't you tell me? What? Why lie to me?
In truth, I feared you'd kill me where I stood if you knew who I was. You certainly wouldn't have allied with us so readily.
No,
I
wouldn't.
caused this, all of this. If
Yes,
Murloc
you did.
destroys this world, the blame will be mine and mine alone.
Damn right. How on earth can I trust any of you?
You must not blame Lyris. She did as I instructed. She's my sworn protector, but she is also your ally. You have my solemn promise, Vestige. When this is over, if you still judge me harshly, you can end my life. I will offer no resistance.
I'm not into cold-blooded murder, but there's no way I'll trust you now. So, I've got no bloody option, have I?
We must find Thar. Everything depends on that.
Ah. So, I'm relying on a blatant liar, somebody who follows orders blindly, and somebody who's just out to save the skin, to find somebody who ran away with the only thing that can sort all this out.
In this matter, nothing. Abnur and I must confer. We will contact you again when we have more information. I did not foresee Abnur's defection, but I welcome it. Menimarco fears him, and with good reason. He can help us. I feel certain of it.
You know, I'm really beginning to think that this not having a soul thing is not a bad thing. I might feel a little bit empty, but believe you me, yeah. Whatever. Mary, come on. Let's get out of here. I just can't cope with this guardung anymore. you know, let's head to Arbor and see if we can find the furthest place from here as possible.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
My packs can carry most anything. Toxic.
This stall needs more colors.
Did you hear about Dunlay's killer?
Alright.
You! Tharn wants to speak to you. Go to the Daggerfall Mages Guild. Quick! Quick!
Tharn can go suck his own tailpipe.
Master Merrick, where are you?
Honor and faith, traveler. I could use your assistance. The Fighters Guild is under assault. Already 4 guild halls have fallen, and now Master Merrick, leader of the guild, has disappeared. It pains me to admit it, but I need help. So far, distinctive clues elude us, and no one has claimed credit for the attacks. At this rate, they could destroy the guild before we learn anything. It's the biggest crisis since the plane meld, but without Merrick, I'm not sure how to proceed.
So did your Master Merrick has disappeared?
Yes. Merrick was supposed to meet me here, but he never arrived. While most of the guild secures the remaining guild halls, I could use some outside help to track down our guild master. Then together we can stop these attacks. Can I hire you, Wayfarer?
Yeah, go on.
I've received conflicting reports from trusted guild scouts. Merrick has supposedly been sighted in Malabal Tor, northern Alakir Desert, and East March. Obviously, he can't be everywhere. Choose a location to investigate and meet the scout there. Merrick is many things, but mage is not one of them. I trust the scouts, but he could not be in 3 distant places at the same time. I need you to make your best guess. Pick a location and see if you can find our missing guildmaster. I appreciate that. With Merrick missing, I need to coordinate the defense of the guild halls, analyze scouting reports, and try to learn more about our attackers. Just know the compensation we offer is fair and equitable. Your aid will be rewarded.
So what do the reports from Malab Tor say?
A guild scout talked to hunters, who said they spotted Merrick near Volkwaston. That area contains many nooks and crannies among the rocks to hide in, and Daedra roamed the vicinity as well. Do you think Merrick could be searching there?
I don't know. This is the thing. Tell me about the report from Alakir Desert.
Both Merrick and I know the desert well, but I have no idea why he would go there. Still, a guild scout claims to have spotted him in Sentinel's outskirts. If you decide this is the spot, I suggest you search for him among the cliffs there.
What about East?
A guild scout says Merrick was spotted outside Windhelm, a place of snow and ice, and Merrick hates the cold. Still, if some clue pointed here, he wouldn't let a little weather stop him. Do you think Merrick searches for our enemy in East March? A guild scout talked to Hunter. Both Merrick and I know the desert well, but I have no idea. Weenie is a fast and faithful mount. She can get you to the location quickly. I'll send word to the guild scout. They'll meet you and help. I would be surprised if you didn't, comrade. What can I tell you? Bearing in mind, there is not much to tell. I suppose it's fair to say that I am a prince, the son and heir of King Faharjad of Hammerfell. After the events of the plane meld, my father suggested I learn more about the wider world, so I joined the Fighters Guild.
Why the Fighters Guild?
They fought well during the plane meld crisis, and they do not take sides in the ongoing Alliance War. Where better to hone my skills and learn about the world? Guildmaster Merrick took me under his wing. He is like a second father to me.
Sounds like you care about your guildmaster.
I respect Guildmaster Merrick and care about all my guild comrades. Merrick is a hard taskmaster, but he is fair and honorable. He's taught me many and many things. It did not feel right to leave him, but he gave me a task and I had to complete it.
Tell me about Guildmaster Merrick.
Merrick's an excellent fighter. Smart, brave, and quick. A true follower of Stendarr. And he's a good mentor. Since becoming Guildmaster, he hasn't stopped leading from the front of the charge. It inspires the guild, but puts him in constant peril.
So, how did you become Guildmaster?
That's a tale from before I joined. It happened during the plane meld crisis. The prior Guildmaster, Sees All Colors, betrayed the guild. She killed her predecessor to earn her rank. When the council found out, they removed her and promoted Merrick.
So this playmeld crisis, and Merrick's missing.
We were following up on the attacks, but not getting very far. He sent me to file a report with the guild. Then I was supposed to meet him here. He never arrived. When I informed the guild of the situation, the scouting reports started coming in.
What else can you tell me about these attacks?
Devastatingly brutal affairs. And thorough. Not a single survivor. And we only found the remains of guild members. The attackers must take their dead, or they strike so fast that no one can react. But how were they able to get past the defenses?
What do you mean?
Guild halls are well defended. They're filled with some of the best fighters in all of Tamriel. Assaults at the entrances would create damage, but there's no evidence of such. It's like they walked right in and suddenly attacked from deep inside.
How could that happen?
Guildmaster Merrick and I were trying to figure that out. I can only assume that he discovered something and followed after it, which is why he isn't here. Something so urgent, he could leave no note. We need to find Merrick and get some answers.
Okay.
That little
Scotta.
Princess Ah sent word that I should meet up with you. Not like I couldn't handle this on my own, but who am I to argue with a Tusking prince?
Oh my Gideon. Oh, ha! Scotta. Oh, I'm so glad I know you. So, you're the scout they sent to report to Prince Azar about the
Guild scout, bruiser, and general pain in the arse. At least, that's what Merrick usually calls me. While most of the guild settled in to defend the remaining guild halls, I volunteered to stay in the field.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you after I pulled you out of that fire.
I was looking into the attacks on the Fighters Guild when word reached me that the Little Prince had lost our guild master. When I heard rumors that someone who matched Merrick's description was in the area, I sent my report and started to investigate.
So what you found?
I spotted someone who was the spitting image of Merrick moving deliberately through the outskirts of Sentinel and trying not to be seen. I couldn't catch him, but I followed his trail here. The path leads west, so that's where we're going.
So how'd you get involved in all this?
Funny story. I started out as a guard in Shornhelm who got caught up in monumental events. Eventually, I joined the Fighters Guild, who usually hire out my services to anyone who needs protection or a sharp sword. Not as funny as I remembered.
No, not really. It's funny that you remember it was funny. So, do you know anything more about this?
Just the basics. I was on assignment when the attacks occurred. Since then, I've been trying to dig up anything to point us at the perpetrators. Then I got word that Merrick had disappeared. I hope he's onto something and not another victim.
Alright, let's get looking. We got work to do.
That trap on the ground looks familiar. Check it out. Yep, that's one of Merrick's, all right. Uses them when he's too busy to stop at a proper inn. Let's keep going. That camp looks promising. See what those papers are all about.
Many days have passed since I started investigating the attacks on the Fighters Guild. Multiple guild halls suffered many heavy casualties with no sign of forced entry. Through a series of informants, I learned several details. This is what I know so far. An unknown enemy, powerful enough to wipe out an entire guildhall is attacking the Fighters Guild. Clues discovered since I started my private investigation point to this same enemy showing interest in Rivenspire for some as of yet undisclosed reason. An informant provided information to a possible campsite used by this unknown enemy. Sample of sketch follows. I was supposed to meet Prince Azar, but time is of the essence. I need to strike before the unknown enemy slips away again. The young prince has been an excellent student and will be fine on his own. Hopefully when next we meet, I'll know who the attackers are and we can rally the guild to deal with them once and for all.
Merrick went after the enemy by himself? That spot on the map. It's northwest of here.
Right then. Just having to think about the best approach we can take. Okay, right. Why am I showing his detector?
Merrick came this way. You can tell by all the dead bodies. But that armor... It can't be them, can it?
Can never have enough of that.
You there? I could use some help.
How about you tell my friend what happened here?
That
Hello.
Fighters Guild warrior was a storm of fury. Left me alive so I could tell some prince what happened here. But neither of you looks much like a prince to me.
Vertigo Warrior, you mean Guildmaster Merrick? You were telling us what's happened, or I'm going to put a flipping... I'm going to electrocute you until you die.
Revenge happened. We misjudged the Guildmaster's skill and his anger. He let me live when I renounced the Order of the Black Worm. What you call the Worm Cult made me swear to tell Princess Ah everything I know.
Princess R sent me in his place. So you tell me what you know.
I don't think so. Not quite yet. My pain is great. Get me something to ease my suffering. Then, you bastard! The pain is too great. I'll pass out or die before I can tell you everything I know. And then where will you be? Please, help me. And we'll both get what we... Mist scrub grows around here. Low bushes with red, jagged leaves. Chewing the leaves dulls pain. Bring me some mist scrub leaves, and I'll tell... No more talking until I get those mist scrub leaves. It grows southwest of here, by the water. Bush, the Order of the Black Worm. Scourge of Tamriel. Fist of Moloch Ball. I'm done with that. But I heard too much to talk about it. Ask your friend. He was there. But get me those leaves!
It's the damn worm cult! I knew the armor looked familiar. Get that mist scrub so he'll tell us more.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
Let's get those leaves back to that cultist scum. And he better not have died before I get to kill him.
Oh.
Once again, Alakir's winds have brought us together. It's strange. I almost feel like someone else hidden in the sands is watching us. Anyway, it seems like I'll only be able to rely on you.
What?
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
By the black void, this hurts. Do you have miscrub leaves? I'm pragmatic. Relieving this pain is worth what I have to tell you. Do you have the miscrub leaves? Smart. And I'm in too much pain to argue. Merrick spared my life when I told him that the Order of the Black Worm, what you call the Worm Cult, has returned to take vengeance on first the Fighters Guild, then the Mages Guild, then all of Tamriel.
So where's Guildmaster Merrick now?
I told him that our leader, Mazama, had business with Magister Andrello at the Sisters of the Sands Inn in Sentinel. But he left before I could tell him the rest. We have a new weapon. I don't know any details, but Mazama called it a Soul Reaper. Your kindness is refreshing. A generous act I've not experienced in a very long time. More reason to abandon the Order and make a fresh start. I'll limp into town once the pain subsides. Thank you.
Leave him. Let's go over what we know. The little worm claims he's renounced his evil ways. Guess I won't gut him like I'd planned. No Merrick yet, but feels like we're getting closer. Go over what we just learned.
The Worm Cult's returned to take vengeance. Fighters Guild and Mages Guilds at all of Tamriel. Basically, they're a grumpy set of kids that think they can do what they want, when they want, and how they want. And because they've been told no, they're crying.
Oh, the damn worm cult is really back. I thought they scattered after we stopped the plane meld. You'd hear about a few remnants, but nothing significant. Not like this. And he said they had a new weapon. What the tusk is a Soul Reaper anyway?
I'm sorry, but I don't know what the plane meld is. But the cultist said the leader had business with Magister Abnur in the Sisters of the Sands Inn.
I think that's in Sentinel, elaborate building on the northwest side of town. How about you find this Magister, figure out what business she has with Mazama, and if she's seen Merrick. I'll collect Weemy and wait for you outside the inn.
Alright. I'll meet you outside the inn.
I never expected the enemy to be the Worm Cult. Thought they were finished after we stopped the plane meld. Obviously, Merrick has a plan to crush them. Let's get to Sentinel and the Sisters of the Sands Inn and see what this Magister can tell us.
So what's the deal with the Worm Cult anyway?
They call themselves the Order of the Black Worm, followers of an evil bastard named Manimarco, a necromancer who worked for Molag Bal. They tried to drag Nirn into Cold Harbor with giant anchors from the sky. Called it the Plane Meld. Crazy time.
So, what stopped the plane?
The three alliances teamed up with the Fighters and Mages Guilds to fight Molag Bal. Some heroes ended Manimarco, but I don't know the full story. In the end, we stormed Cold Harbor, broke the Great Anchor, and kicked the dung out of them.
The Worm Cult survived?
We all thought they scattered. Without Manimarco, the remnants didn't pose any significant threat. Or so we thought. We thought we squished those worms, but I guess we drove them underground. Not a mistake I plan to make twice. Look for me outside after you talk to the Magister. I have a few more thoughts I want to share with this worm.
Then
Hark, Wayfarer. A moment of your time, please.
no. Something tells me I've got things to do. Timelines are messing up. I've been told things that have happened that I know for a fact haven't happened. I need to resolve this. Prophecy is not about me anymore. There it is. Tharn is back with us, and I don't like it one bit. And on Nariha and I managed to get into the Manamarco's castle with a little help from our soul-sharing friend Sir Cadwell. Cadwell's like a whip, little, light in the upper march, if you get what I mean. But he can be damned useful at times, and he shows up in the damnedest of places. While we risked our necks fighting through Worm Gulch's flesh astronauts, Tharn projected his smirking image to different parts of the castle, goading us on. We eventually got to the tower, where he was being held, but Manamarco was ready for us, and raised all manner of undead to challenge us. In the end, we defeated and escaped with Tharn. But here's the topper. Tharn lied to us. Marvellous. There's no idea where Sai is being held or where the Amulet of Kings is. Of course, he claims he can help us find both. But he also admitted to his lie. I lost my temper, laid on the floor with a single punch. God, it felt good. That was a long time coming. And then Tharn spilled the beans. He told Ando that he'd been lying and revealed the prophet's true identity. Lord Varron immediately admitted everything, of course. That's not happened. Tharn did not spill the beans. Well, Hi, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me this evening. Sorry I've been quiet later on. Just been trying to think about how I'm going to incorporate a couple of things together with regards to what Ando does, I mean, if you guys have comments on how I should proceed, do I ignore Abnur Tharn and proceed with things outside of the original storyline, or do I go into it fully, really push it, use it, allow it to build up my experience? I'm interested to know what happened to the Fight Guild guy. But this is where Elder Scrolls have failed, because I haven't done that part of the storyline yet, and yet that storyline, the prince and the captain of his Fighters Guild and stuff like that, all obviously happen after things I've not done. which is why I'm not willing at this point to continue with that specific storyline. So, for the people out there that have played Elder Scrolls, they may have played it for years and stuff like that, you understand where I'm coming from. The timeline does not match. I'm speaking to a guy that's acting like I'm doing stuff that has happened already. When in the timeline of Ando, that hasn't happened. The worm cult hasn't been defeated yet. And Bethesda's kind of like dropped the ball on that particular storyline. They could have locked it out till you did the original storyline. Or they could adapt the script. So, searching for the prince and the Fighters Guild master, we're not going to be following until we've completed the main story quest. As I say, this character though is not set up to deal with the main story quest. He's set up to react to things and act on impulse and stuff like that. I mean, at the moment he's focused. He's focused on why him? Why is he the person that's being pulled out of oblivion and dumped on Tamriel without a soul? His own lifeline has always been since he found her, Miri. She aligns quite nicely with him. And I won't deny there's a potential romance. So if the option to romance Miri ever comes along and she's doing some flirtatious behaviour, we'll go. So, today we have saved not only Lyris is what we set out to save, but also we've pulled Abnur Tharn, and from the documentation we read, his life was not much more well, let's put it this way. Whether he'd have turned up or not, he would have died. So it's quite fortuitous that he decided to pull out of the worm cult when he could. So at the moment he's useful to us. And we'll figure out the mystery. But for tonight, I'd like to say thank you. And look, post comments on my channel. If you'd rather, even during the RP role-playing streams, I was more active with you guys, please let me know. It'll be much appreciated. If you're happy with how things are, let me know that you're happy with how things are. I'm just doing this to pass the time as a hobby. But good night. Thank you for joining us. Keep those comics rolling in. Night. See you Monday, 7:30 for the regular stream. Got a few days between now and then. I may pop another one in between. Night.